So this is the next day. So a few things happened. At first, you know, I was getting ready to stop for the day. I was looking for maybe a picnic table to cook my food on. And then I found a campground with a bunch of like RVs in it, but like nobody was there. And across the road there was a picnic table, and there was this little trailer that said world's smallest record shop, right? And I saw a house there as well with a light on and cars in front of it, which is kind of rare. Like it's kind of rare to see, like, you know, signs of like people living out here right now. So I figure, okay, maybe I want to use the picnic table, maybe I want to camp around here. Let's knock on the door and see what happens. And guy comes out and he's like, yeah, you know, yeah, for sure you could camp around here. Let me know if you need anything. Right? Yeah, okay. So I started, you know, I cook my dinner, and later he comes by and he's like, oh, by the way, like, this like trailer, the world's smallest record shop, it's like a tiny trailer, maybe like 8 feet long, I don't know, something like that. But he's like, yeah, if you want you could sleep in here because it's gonna rain. That way you don't need to set up your tent. And I'm like, okay, I'll try this whole no tent thing again. Yeah, so, you know, I don't set up my tent. And later he comes by with a friend, and the friend's like, oh, you know, I have a place just down the road, like just like pretty close, like right across the bridge, and he had a spare bedroom. And yeah, so I stayed over there. So I went from like probably like sleeping outside in a tent to probably sleeping in a trailer full of records, to you know, sleeping indoors on the bed. Yeah, so that was really nice. I also got some water. Remember, that was kind of like an issue, right, of, you know, probably having to melt a lot of snow, because it would take a while. But yeah, it was all good. Had a comfortable sleep and a good, like, you know, a big help to, like, in theory, the most remote kind of part of the trip so far. So yeah, it's a pretty rainy day here. There's a car coming. Better go on the correct side of the road. But yeah, this is Lake Superior. Kind of just stopped right here, and I'm looking at these footprints. I don't know, they look very boxy to me. Some of them are almost like hoof-like. So I'm like, could that be a moose? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah. I wonder.